Alright, we got another one here. MWO with little face tracking. I've been walking around a little bit before I started this up. So, let's see. Big thing I've noticed is making sure you pay attention to the crosshairs, not the group. It's got your firing group ready, whether or not your firing group's ready up. I've seen notice some benefits, like if you're fighting a light and you're having a hard time tracking it, you get more turn, be able to see which way they're coming, if they're sticking behind you or right on your flank, things like that. Like I said, when it comes to actually firing, you want to pay attention to the crosshairs and not much else. I have the roll and I think the Z-axis turned on, so you'll notice I can actually move in towards the glass a little bit better. Let's see, let me show you. Looking up at this mountain here, can't see the very top, but I can kinda, it's a little tricky. Just kinda lean in towards the camera and look up, and not see, I can see the very top of that mountain. So there's probably a few places that would come in handy. Also, if I probably put dead zones in, I could probably get that to stay closer to the targeting reticle. Like I said, that's where it's important. You don't want to pay attention to the whether your weapon group is ready or not for the weapon group. So it's a little disorienting at first, but you get used to it. Now the only thing that I really had any trouble with was during zoom. You see, it acts to act funny. Like I said, as long as you pay attention to that targeting reticle, something does sensitivity, I think, and it doesn't adjust sensitivity when you zoom in, so
target destroyed.
I've noticed you should get used to the disorientation and sorted all that out in your head. Tends to targeting seems to be less twitchy. It's pretty cool that you can actually, if you're turning, like see, normally I turn it off, here it's off. You're turning, right? You're not really sure what unless you know the maps really well, you're not really sure what you're going to be facing. Particularly, turn it back on, let it register. Now, if I go to turn, I can see what's coming, and then I can come back on, so that I know exactly how far I need to turn my mech.
Target acquired.
I'm pretty sure not everybody's going to be comfortable with this. This is just a basic curve. The curves are basically set. Not very, didn't go in and fine tune a whole lot of it. Just tried to make it so that it would work effectively. And for the most part, outside of zoom, it seems to work. And like I said, you can turn it off at the press of a key, number 2. So you'd have to turn off your throttle usage on the keypad. So, which isn't hard. I mean, it's just set to number 2, but C, I start moving. So. See how that kind of, as I'm coming back, I think I'll do that again. I wasn't very on point with that shot. Wouldn't have been. Alright. That was about here. Let's turn the face tracking back on. Alright, it's registered, zeroed out. And I come in.
Target destroyed.
Oh, that's a really tiny camera, or a little tiny window to hit. How effective this is in actual combat, I don't know. I did notice a difference when I was playing Elite Dangerous in my effectiveness, because I could track my targets better. Especially when I went off my targeting reticule. See, and now I can keep track of the target much better. Of course, this isn't going to work as great as, you know, like the 3-point infrared, which with the, I ordered for under $5. I ordered the PlayStation Move camera. So the camera, that one we know works well with infrared. So also there's a IR tracking setting on no face, or face tracking no IR, which you can use. And from what I've seen, that stuff's much smoother. And you can actually, there's YouTube videos on how to build those things. If you know how to use a soldering iron, you can do it. Like I said, which would probably be better in this case. So, all right, guys. Now, hopefully this satiates some curiosities you have with head tracking in MWO. Like I said, I haven't used it in actual combat or actual game. This is more of a test to see if I can get it right working. And it has worked. So, this is Tourist signing off.